In 11 days, I lost.
You better turn up. You better be there when I shake.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Amy, and today's video is going to be a sit-down video. I was not planning on filming this video today. This started before I even left for California. About 1 year ago, I signed up for a membership at the gym. I didn't really start using it to work out consistently until probably 2 months ago. I am still breastfeeding, so I wasn't super strict about my diet. I had just figured that working out was good for me, whether I was losing weight or not. It was just good for me and my body, and I wasn't really noticing a difference on the scale from working out. In fact, I kind of would go up and down 1 or 2 pounds, which I know is normal to do whether you're working out or not. I think that when you start to build muscle, if you're weightlifting and things like that, muscle weighs more than fat, so I wasn't like losing, but my body was changing for sure. People have said like, oh my goodness, you're looking amazing and things like that, but I really wanted to get my number down. So before I left for California, my husband and I were talking, and a lot of people from our church are on the keto diet, which means you put your body into a state of ketosis, and your body, instead of using carbs and sugar for energy, it starts converting the fat in your body. And I've done this before. This was a long time ago, like probably 17 years ago, and it did work for me. It's not something that I would do for a very long period of time, but to get down in the weight, I think it works really well. So before I went to California, our plan was that when I got back to Alaska, that we would start the keto diet until I dropped the weight that I wanted. Then I went to California, and the living arrangements were that it was a family reunion in one house, and so we were sharing a refrigerator, preparing meals together and stuff like that. And one of my aunts was telling me about her diet, and I saw how she was eating, I saw how amazing she looked, and so I kind of just decided that I would try and eat how she was eating. I'm not saying that I cut out sugar entirely while I was there, because I definitely didn't, but I ate a lot of how she was eating, and how she eats is plant-based and no meat and no dairy. So I was like, well, I'm gonna try it. And after a week at that cabin eating like that, we went back to my grandparents' house where there was a scale, and I had noticed that my clothes were starting to fit different. And meanwhile, I wasn't like actively trying to lose weight on vacation. I was enjoying my vacation, I was enjoying my family. I think another big factor is the temperature difference compared to Alaska. It's a lot warmer there, so I just wanted to drink a lot of water. I always put lemons in my water, so I was chugging a ton of lemon water, and when it was time to eat, I was eating mostly plant-based. So anyways, so I asked my grandparents if they had a scale, and they did, and I weighed myself, and I couldn't believe the number. I was like, no way. So I asked my grandpa, I was like, is that scale right? And he's like, I think it is within, 1 to 2 pounds of what I weigh. He's like, it is really old, but I think it does work. I didn't really think about it too much more. Then we got back to Alaska, and I pulled out our scale from the garage, and it said the same thing. And I was like, what? Like, I couldn't believe it. How could I lose that much weight, not even really trying? Like, it wasn't hard. I wasn't stressing about it. I was like, I'm gonna go to Costco and buy one of those digital Weight Watcher scales. So when we went and did our big grocery haul, which was mostly plant-based, no breads, no pastas, no chips, no cookies, no cereals and things like that, I bought that Weight Watcher scale. So we came home, and I got on, and it was the same number as the other 2 scales. And so I was so excited that I had lost that much weight on vacation. Remember, before I left for California, the plan was that when I got back to Alaska, we would start the keto journey. And I had already lost a really decent amount of weight, in my opinion, for not even trying. So I was super excited and very motivated to keep on going with it. I literally bought a big bag of lemons and I just keep filling my glass with water pretty much all day, and I even have one at night on my nightstand, but it's just water with ice and I squeeze fresh lemons into it. It tastes so good. And today is, I think I've been back Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Today I've been home for 4 days and I have totally eliminated sugar from my diet. And I would have to say the first 3 days I was very moody, which I know is normal when you eliminate sugar. Plus it's kind of getting to that time of the month, so I feel like those two things compounded together just have made me really angry. If you've ever cut sugar, you know your body just goes through like this detox withdrawal thing and it affects your mood. Sugar definitely affects your mood. So that was really hard, I would say, like the first 3 days. Not that I was like wanting sugar, but just dealing with the emotion of feeling like short-tempered and rude. I tried to use essential oils to manage that, and I was aware that it would only last a short time. The other thing that I noticed the first 3 days that I was intentionally not having any sugars or carbs or breads and things like that that convert to sugars is that my energy was really low and my stomach was like satisfied with food, but my body was trying to turn over that I don't have carbs to use as energy, which it's totally used to doing, and that I need to start converting like fat for energy. So I felt kind of just like a little bit drained, like I didn't have any energy and I just wanted to be a couch potato. But today, the 4th day, I have way more energy. I feel like my body like finally got the clue, like the sugar is gone, now I need to use the fat in my body to burn, and it is working, you guys. Okay, so the difference in the way that my aunt were eating and how I'm eating now at home is totally dairy-free, no meat whatsoever. So like all plant-based. Keto is different than all plant-based. You can have as much vegetables as you want. You also eat meat and eggs and cheese and nuts and things like that. So I'm eating mostly plant-based, but if I am feeling like my body needs meat, I'm eating it. The things that I am not having are sugar, breads, pastas, like cereals, chips, things like that. I'm eating mostly vegetables. I'm gonna tell you guys that I lost 13 pounds on vacation, and I left on June 2nd and I came back on June 13th. So that is 11 days, 13 minus 2, yeah. In 11 days, I lost 13 pounds, and I was totally shocked. Like, I couldn't believe it, especially being on vacation, because we know when we're on vacation, it's like there's sugar and all the desserts and fun places to eat and things like that. But I lost 13 pounds. So since then, I've lost another 1.5 pounds. Since June 2nd, today is the 17th, I've lost 14.5 pounds. And that is amazing, you guys. My clothes are fitting different. Finally, now on the 4th day, my energy is better. We're actually getting ready to walk to the gym. I haven't started back to the gym since I've been back, just because those first 3 days of no sugar, I didn't have a lot of energy, so I was just trying to do things around the house, like unpack and do the laundry and, you know, be with my kids and my husband and things like that. Catch up on work. I know that was kind of all over the place, but I really hope that this can inspire someone or encourage someone in their journey. I'm so excited to lose like this next 20 pounds. Last night I took my measurements, so maybe I'll do like some before and after pictures. I mean, I didn't take pictures before I left for California because I wasn't planning to start my weight loss like journey until I got back. If you guys have specific questions about something that I maybe forgot to talk about, leave a comment down below. And if you want to see more videos about like what I'm eating day to day, you can definitely follow me on Instagram stories, because I've been sharing a lot of what I'm eating throughout the day, and I'm happy to share that with you guys. If you want to see it in a video here on YouTube, let me know and I'll try and film that for you guys. And the next video that you will probably see after this one is going to be, I think, the last couple of California vlogs. One thing that happened when I was in California is we went to a water park and I was sharing a backpack with my uncle, and the camera that I'm filming on right now that I was vlogging with in California got put into his backpack, and then he left to drive 5 hours away back home in California, and we didn't notice that my camera was in there until it was too late. So the last like 4 days of my trip, I would say I did not have my camera. So the California vlogs came to a short end, but I have my camera back, I have the footage still, and I'll share it with you guys. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.
Tonight we're running on the right track.